Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to discuss the most important question from this chapter, real number. This question come for 3 marks in every year in your examination. Such kind of question, prove root 2 is a rational number, root 5 is a rational number, root 7 is a rational number. Such kind of question will become in your exam for 3 marks. This is the one of the important question. So इस क्वेश्चन में हमें करना क्या है, हमें प्रूव करना है गिवन नंबर क्या है, इररेशनल नंबर है. This kind of question will be solved by contradiction method. Contradiction method means what? If you have to prove the given number is an irrational number, you have to consider its opposite. If you have to prove it is irrational number, you have to assume that this number is a rational number, and then you have to solve and compare the properties of a rational number. If the given number is not matched with the properties of rational number, that means it is not a rational number. If it is not a rational number, then simultaneously it will be a irrational number. हमें जो नंबर प्रूव करना है उसे इररेशनल प्रूव करना है, तो हमें क्या अज्यूम करना है, वो रैशनल नंबर है. और फिर हमें चेक करना है वो रैशनल नंबर्स की प्रॉपर्टी से मैच करता है या नहीं करता. अगर वो रैशनल नंबर की प्रॉपर्टी से मैच नहीं करता तो वो रैशनल नंबर नहीं है. अगर वो रैशनल नंबर नहीं है तो साइमल्टेनियसली वो क्या होगा, इररेशनल नंबर होगा. In such a way we will solve this type of question. First of all, we have to prove root 2 is a irrational. We will assume this number is a rational number. Let assume root 2 is a rational number. अब ये रैशनल नंबर है तो ये रैशनल नंबर के फॉर्म में होना चाहिए. व्हाट इज द जनरल फॉर्म ऑफ रैशनल नंबर? इट मस्ट बी इन द p by q फॉर्म. सो इट कैन बी इन द फॉर्म ऑफ p अपॉन q. यहां पर p और q क्या है? वेयर P and Q are co-prime integers and Q is not equal to 0. को-प्राइम इंटीजर, को-प्राइम, अगर कोई नंबर रैशनल नंबर है तो वो उसका न्यूमरेटर और डिनोमिनेटर क्या होना चाहिए? को-प्राइम इंटीजर. What do you mean by co-prime integer? अगर कोई नंबर रैशनल नंबर है तो वहां पे न्यूमरेटर और डिनोमिनेटर क्या होना चाहिए? को-प्राइम इंटीजर. को-प्राइम इंटीजर मींस व्हाट? उस नंबर के फैक्टर सिर्फ 1 होना चाहिए. द नंबर हैव ओनली 1 फैक्टर. If this numerator and denominator have more than 1 factor, that means it is not a co-prime number. If it is not a co-prime number, then it will be not a rational number. So we have to check this number have a factor 1 only or not. If this number have a more than 1 factor, then it will be not a rational number. If this is not a rational number, then it will be a irrational number. Okay. अगर रूट 2 रैशनल नंबर है तो हमें इसे रैशनल नंबर के फॉर्म में लिखना है. रूट 2 इज इक्वल टू p बाय q. नाउ यू हैव टू स्क्वायर द बोथ साइड. स्क्वायर बोथ साइड. व्हाट इज द स्क्वायर ऑफ रूट 2? रूट 2 and square will be cancelled. You will get a 2. What is the square of p? That is p square. What is the square of q? q square. ये q यहाँ पे डिनोमिनेटर में है. When it will go that side, it will be in a multiplication. 2q square is equal to p square. You can see this all numbers are the factor of this number. When I multiply this all number, I will get this number. अगर ये सब नंबर इस नंबर के फैक्टर है तो ये नंबर इस नंबर को कंप्लीटली डिवाइड करेंगे. दिस 2 कैन डिवाइड दिस 16 कंप्लीटली. कंप्लीटली मींस व्हाट? विदाउट लेफ्टिंग एनी रिमाइंडर. This 2 will divide this 16 and give the quotient 8, and this 2 will be divide this 16 and this also divide this 16 completely. अगर ये नंबर के फैक्टर्स ये है तो ये सारे नंबर इस नंबर को कंप्लीटली डिवाइड करेंगे। उसी तरह से इस पी स्क्वायर के फैक्टर्स 2 एंड क्यू स्क्वायर है, दैट मीन्स दिस 2 कैन डिवाइड दिस पी स्क्वायर कंप्लीटली। 2 divide p square. If 2 divide p square, that means 2 also divide p. That means if this 2 can divide this 16, that means this 2 is a factor of 16. If this 4 can divide 16 completely, that means this 4 is a factor of this 16. If this 2 is a divide, if 2 can divide p square, that means 2 is a factor of p. That means you will be get p by multiplying something with a 2. 2 multiply with something, you will get the p. We don't know the another factor of this number, that is why I write c here. P is equal to 2c. Write this equation 1. Put p value in equation 1. We have to put this value of p in equation 1. In the place of p, you have to write 2c. 2q square is equal to, in the place of p, I have to write 2c. 2q square. What is the square of 2? Is 4. What is the square of c? Is c square. This 2 is here in multiplication. When it go that side, it will be in a division. Q square is equal to 4 by 2 c square. Q square is equal to 2c square. Now you can see 2 and c square are the factor of q square. Now you can see 2 and c square are the factor of q square. That means 2 can divide q square. 2 divide q square. अगर 2 q square को डिवाइड कर रहा है तो 2 q को भी डिवाइड करेगा. 2 also divide q. That means 2 divide p also, 2 divide q also, 2 divide p and q. If 2 divide p and q, that means 2 is a factor of p and q. 2 is factor of p and q. If root 2 is a rational number, it must have only one single factor, that is 1. Now you can see 2 is a factor of q, 2 is also factor of q. That means it have more than one factor. That means our assumption is wrong. It is not a rational number. If it is a rational number, it have a single factor, that is 1. Now you can see it have a 2 factor. Our assumption is wrong. If root 2 is not a rational number, it will be a irrational number. This contradiction arise due to our wrong assumption. P and Q are co-prime integer. It is in the form of P upon Q. It is a rational number. And root 2 is not a rational number. It have more than one factor. But that if it is not a rational number, it will be an irrational number. Irrational number and rational number both are equal. This is not possible. This contradiction arising due to our wrong assumption. We assume it as a rational number. That is why both are getting equal. But it is actually not a rational number. This contradiction arising due to our wrong assumption. Hence, root 2 is irrational number. In such a way, you have to prove the given number is a irrational number. This type of question will be come in your examination for a 3 marks. So see you soon in next video.